Hello, hello, everyone. You have just entered the portal of Into the Bliss 1717. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Super stoked that you are here. My name is Carey Lee. I am an intuitive tarotist, and I am about to bliss you out with my Daily Bliss general collective reading for the day. I do have this time stamped because I am actually also running crystal frequencies. These are timeless frequencies, just like the readings are timeless, right, guys? So it doesn't matter when this pops up on your algorithm. It usually means there may be something in there for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Of course, it's 11:55 a.m. on the clock. May be meaningful for someone. Anyway, this is a bioresonance device, wearable device. It's called the Healy. It basically works based upon quantum physics. It works with the quantum field. What this does is I've got Into the Bliss 1717's collective programmed into the device. It's already running frequencies right now, right? So when I'm doing my ritual and I'm getting ready to actually do a reading and I'm calling in my spirit team and all that good stuff, I also incorporate this as part of that ritual. And I ask spirit, what does this collective need to support them during this reading for their best and highest? What crystal frequencies do they need? And so, again, timestamps below. If you're not interested in this section, you can go right to the reading. But there's always some really good juiciness in this. And the crystals that are selected, I don't know, it's cool. It kind of gives you an essence of what's going on in the reading, right? The way that it really works, though, guys, I'm sorry I'm kind of going all over the place. I have a lot of things coming in already, like streaming in. The way that it works through the quantum field is it's able to scan the collective's general auras, right? And find out what are the top 5 frequencies that we need to support our mind, body, spirit health, right? And so I don't know if you've ever received a long distance Reiki treatment, but that's essentially how it works. And so that's what makes it timeless as well, right? So anyway, the top 5 crystals, crystal reveal. Today we have Brazilian amethyst. So this basically helps move slow energy, turns it into a fast energy, allowing it to lift us out of a 2 material state and bring us into more of a spiritual state. And then we have rhodolite garnet. This is a new one. I haven't seen this one pop up since I've started doing this. Interesting. It repairs and stabilizes energies to injured or traumatized parts of the body. And this can also include body parts that have been injured through a surgical procedure. Interesting. Orange calcite is being transmitted here too as well. And what this does is it helps bring in that wonderful divine healing white light. And it brings it down to our cellular level. And what this does is it helps lift and remove any grief and like toxic emotional energies that we're holding on to that need to be released, things that are ready to be released, not things that you're still working through. This is about dispelling grief and dark energy, stuff that you've been holding on to for too long. So that's pretty cool. Moonstone. I actually have my own moonstone right here. This is a really great crystal to have to help balance out your emotions. It's basically channeling the moon energy, so it's really truly helping boost up our feminine aspects, our feminine qualities, allowing us to tap into those energies. It helps to cleanse, and circulate our emotions. This is a really great stone if you are one that hasn't really identified or allowed yourself to feel your emotions in a long time. It's a really great way to help build up and strength. Like I said, cleanse and circulate, allowing you to safely process and start to feel your emotions. We've got to feel it to heal it, right? And excuse me if I destroy the name of this next one, Chrysocolla. This is obviously a heart chakra opener. It's basically allowing for the removal and the release of armor from our hearts that we've walled up and armored our hearts in. We've closed up our hearts, and it's helping to release any tension in the heart that the heart's carrying. And what this does is it allows for expansion so that we can, allow the vibrations of love, unconditional pure love to flow through us. So This is really cool. Just gonna say. All right, what time do we have? We've got 4:55 on the clock. Let's go and get after this reading, shall we? So the way this works is I am an intuitive reader. So I'm basically and a channel for the divine realm. So I basically am going to be speaking on things that I'm receiving as a combination of through my intuition, through my clairs, my psychic gifts, as well as through what is ever coming to me, being channeled to me from the divine realm. I also go into traditional meanings as well, but whatever's going to come through is going to come through, guys. So buckle up, enjoy, relax. Here we go. Okay. So to get started with, I have Animal Oracle deck. This the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. I love this deck. I have a ton of animal guides that I work with that have chosen to work with me. I'm super, super honored to be working with them. Anyway, Spirit was very specific about what decks I was using today. But anyway, pre-shuffled, I've got the 3 oracle cards laid out. And then I'm also using this Positive Affirmators deck. This is a really fun deck for the ending for guidance. It's just kind of like a tongue-in-cheek kind of fun way to kind of spin things around, some of the tougher lessons, spin it into a positive light just to kind of help us like have fun, lighten up and have fun with our journey, right? Our growth and expansion journey. Anywho, I have not looked at those cards. I have 3 of those cards split, shuffled, split, and dealt. They are face down. I have not seen them. Spirit's always like, please don't look at them. No peeking. You don't get to see them until the end either. So I think that's really cool. Anywho, let's get started. The first card that we've got, Dragonfly Spirit. I freaking love this card. First of all, who doesn't love a beautiful dragonfly? Okay. 22 could be significant. You could be 22 years old. Your birthday could be on 22. This is a very strong, powerful master number. Okay. Like a master teacher. I mean, 2s are about choices. They're about balance. They're about, community. I feel like the message on this, truth transcends illusion. Look at the colors of the card. We've got some orange. We've got some yellow. This is giving me sacral and solar plexus vibes, but the real predominant ones here are the blue for the throat chakra and the green for the heart chakra, right? So I feel like Spirit is saying with this particular card, there is a collective out there. Maybe this is a first, like you're going through your first expansion experience or you're right on the verge of it. It's one of those things where it's like, look, you have access to universal guidance and knowledge. You have access to your spirit team, to your guides, to your angels, to Great Spirit, whatever you call the higher source. It's the higher source, the highest power, the highest source of all. And this it can be referred to by many names. So you choose whatever works for you, what makes you comfortable. This is a judgment-free zone here, okay? But anyway, the big message here, Spirit really wants you to tap into your intuition and your abilities to get quiet and be able to be in an observation mode, both in your internal realm as well as your external, looking for signs, synchronicities, symbols, because your angels, your team, Spirit's trying to send you messages and gentle nudges. They want you to really, really be able to start expressing yourself authentically. This is where you're getting this blue in the dragonfly, our throat chakras. They want you to speak. They want you to speak your truth and speak it from an authentic place, right? And they want you to express yourself, your truths come from your heart. They want you to express your true heart's desires. They want you to be able to express yourself from the heart, not the mind, right? And so I feel like a lot of that also has to do with our sacral energy. This is our sacral chakra, the orange. This is about creativity and expression and feeling secure in yourself to be able to be seen and be heard. So I feel like I'm speaking to a collective that may be struggling with that a little bit. Maybe you're one that's had, dealt with some significant like trauma in your life, maybe some generational type trauma or healing or, any type of form or abuse or whatnot. I mean, so much of it is out there, guys. You're not alone. I just want to say that first and foremost, but it doesn't even have to be. That could just be for a very select few. But the bottom line is it's not just your 5 senses that are kicking it up, guys. We've got way more senses. The regular human, cannot necessarily experience the unseen. Everybody has the capability. I want to be clear. Everybody on this planet, every human being that is walking on this planet does have intuition, and they do have psychic gifts. Everybody has the clairs. Okay. But some of us it's like a radio, like it's dialed up. The volume's dialed up a lot higher. Mine may be at 99 where yours is at 25. You know what I'm saying? Some people, the gifts, you're born with it and they're just open. Some people have to really work hard to get the gifts to open. And there's no rhyme or reason. It doesn't make one person better than the other. All I'm saying is that, there are other things. There are the unseen. There are ways to tap into this knowledge and this guidance, and it's within you. It's about getting quiet in your inner realm, getting out of your head, getting into your heart, that green chakra, right? So that you're able to really get quiet and just like observe and be able to listen for it. I got stuck there for a second. Anyway, the second card that came out, again, backing up Dragonfly Spirit, beautiful Canary Spirit, 12 may be significant to someone out there. Reducing that down to 3. 3 is about communication. It's about expanding. It is about creating. 1 + 2 = 3, right? This is also a manifesting card. Again, notice how we have the yellow canary and we have the blue background. This is screaming to me about you taking back your power. This is about you empowering yourself. The solar plexus yellow, that is just above our tummies. It's beneath our rib cage, above our navel. This is where we are tapping in to our intuition, where we are receiving actual guidance from the divine realms through through our clairs, through our psychic abilities, right? This is also about personal power. This is also about being empowered by your truth. And the blue, as we all know, again, the throat chakra, this is about you standing in your power and letting yourself be seen, letting yourself be your original, unique self. This is about speaking from authenticity. This is about shining. It is your turn to shine. Spirit wants you to be seen, wants you to feel comfortable and confident enough to be seen. So let's go ahead and move to the third card. I feel like Seahorse Spirit. Look how cute. Man, this is really awesome. This is giving me like reggae vibes. I don't know. We've got like Bob Marley vibes. We've got the red, yellow, blue, green. 53 could be important to somebody. This camera is not focusing on this. 8 is also about karma. It's infinity. It's about abundance. Watch and wait. So this is about observer mode. Okay. This is about Spirit wants you to know that there are so many different perspectives. There are so many different perspectives, points of view, perceptions, right? So many different paths available to get to one spot, right? And so that's part of it. That's the first part of the message, is that Spirit wants you to kind of back away from what's happening. I feel like there's like a little bit of an uproar going on in your life right now because you're kind of unsure like what to do. Like you're going through this situation, whatever it is at hand. I'm not really quite sure what it is yet either. I can't get a feel on it. We'll go deeper with the tarot here, but it feels like you're kind of like, I feel like I'm dealing with somebody who may struggle with confidence. And when we're struggling with confidence and we're not like speaking up, or we're not speaking our truth, we're not following our own like path, it makes me feel like we're dealing with then like low self-esteem, lack, low self-worth type of situation. And if we're not feeling worthy, if we're not feeling worthy of receiving, if we're not feeling worthy of speaking our truth, that's going to be like a whole block to all of our blessings. You know what I mean? So this is really, really important that you definitely do whatever you need to do to kind of get yourself to that position. Now, when we're dealing with chakras, I want to give you a little bit of advice before I move on to the tarot. Obviously, you can go see a Reiki a Reiki master, a Reiki healer, and they can balance, help balance and give you Reiki treatments, right, to help balance and cleanse and remove obstacles and blockages. But other things that you can do, you can wear colors where you need to strengthen certain chakras. So wear yellow, blue, green, right? You can do it on your fingernails, like polish. Like I've got purple on mine right now because I'm really working on my third eye, my sixth chakra. I've recently gone through another expansion with it. And so I'm really trying to help move it along and just make it a little bit more easier for myself and my body to assimilate the changes and let that open up with ease, right? You can also eat foods that are those colors. So for the canary, you could eat bananas. That would be a great way to start. Blueberries, green veggies, you know what I mean? So anywho, let's check out the tarot and go a little bit deeper and find out what specifically is going on. I'm really, really interested. So, okay, Spirit, what does this collective need to know about their path ahead? What's ahead for them on their path for their best and highest, please? And thank you, Spirit. Okay. Ooh, 8 of Wands. Lots of action, lots of energy. Okay. 4 Swords. 5 of Cups. High Priestess for overarching energy. Sweet. And we've got, let's see. Okay. Ooh, holy smokes. That's pretty cool. All right. So let's see. Let me just get a grasp on this really quickly. I'm just trying to take a little peeksy poo on the energy here. Something that's interesting to me too, lots of fast moving energy with the 8 of Wands. I'm actually going to move this over with this seahorse spirit card for a moment because they both have 8. So 8 may be significant for someone out there. Okay. I know that we've just entered the 88-day portal to the Lionsgate portal. That's in August. So it's supposed to be a really super powerful portal for manifesting and actually like bring some significant dreams, like dream your biggest dream and bring that baby to fruition, right? What I want to say about the 8 of Wands, this could be a few things. I feel like lots of potential incoming messages are coming in. Again, Spirit's trying to send you a lot of messages. And so with Dragonfly Spirit's asking you to please know that you have access to this information. It's a matter of getting quiet and getting observant mode. To allow yourself to receive that information. You have the power to get grounded and get quiet and meditation, you know what I mean? Working with your guides. Another thing for this 8 of Wands that I really want you to pay attention to though, too, with Seahorse Spirit is that there could be a lot of drama going on in your life. I don't know if you're fearing judgment from other people and this is why you tend to not want to be seen, or maybe you're not wanting to speak your truth. 12:12 on the clock. Maybe conducive to someone. Also, that would break down to 3-3. So we've got some ascended master energy going on there. Whoever you are, I feel like you are definitely a powerful being. You're here for a purpose. This is High Priestess energy going on here. I feel like this is you, potentially, right? You've got some gifts that want to open up, my love. And Spirit's really knocking on your door. Knock, knock, knock. I'm here. I'm here for you. You just got to tap in. Anyway, Seahorse Spirit wants you to kind of back off from drama. Step on back. What's really going on is don't feel like you need to get yourself involved in other people's drama. And sometimes people will try to pull you into their drama. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where it's better off like, taking a step back, not being directly involved in any of it and just observing the players, observing what's going on. You will get insights, right? Another thing is just one of those philosophies, like if you are worried about, if there's a lot of like chit chat going on, if there's a lot of, just like gossipy chit chatty type stuff going on, it's just not anything that you really want to get involved in. It's just really low vibrational stuff. You know what I mean? And I mean, typically if somebody's gossiping to you about other people, I feel like it's highly likely that they treat that they're talking about you to other people, that that's just their MO. And again, that's no judgment. And that's another thing that this card is about releasing yourself from feeling like you have to be judgmental of other people, and you don't have to be judgmental of yourself either. So it's like this whole journey about like being on the soul path is truly clearing out our vessels of, anything and everything that does not serve us. And that means healing our wounds. That means healing our minds and our hearts, bringing our hearts and minds into coherence. That means removing our need to feel like we have to control everything. Our need to feel like we have to be judgmental and critical of ourselves and in turn others. You know what I mean? So again, take a step back. You do not need to get involved. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Stay away from the drama. You've got bigger and better things to be dealing with right now. And that's you. That's developing your gifts. That's healing and you developing your gifts, my love. And you are doing some healing. Four of Swords. Look at her. She has just come out of the Three of Swords. You can see the little heart down here at the bottom and this little thread woven through these three. Like, I feel like these three like twigs represent those swords, and they've been pulled out of her. Oops. And now it's like she is in this real big rest and recovery mode. So you're recovering from some type of a broken heart. I can see that in the Five of Cups too. There's some level of maybe some melancholy going on here, or thinking about something lost in the past, or thinking that you've missed out on an opportunity. I'm here to tell you, my love, that you could never miss out on anything or anyone that is truly meant for you. Okay. And what you don't see here is that, yes, there are 4 cups that have spilled. Okay. And they're gone and they're done. But look at the one that's right behind her over here. You see it? She doesn't even see it because she's so focused on the other stuff. And so again, this is about, maybe you're just really burnt out. I'm getting a feeling of just feeling really burnt out. Yes, I've got this 9 of Wands, energies that are contributing to the situation, to the reading. Look at her. She's like, I ain't having this no more. Okay, I am not having this. I'm done. I feel like you are done. You're exhausted. You're just like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. I've got 2 queens. In the, I'm getting chills on this. I've got 2 queens. I got the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. You could be one of these queens, of course, although I feel like you're the High Priestess, all right? But we're dealing with air signs and fire signs. So we're dealing with, on the sword side, we're dealing with Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, whereas with the fire, we're dealing with Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So I feel like maybe you're like there's other women, like female energies or masculine energies. Just switch out the energies as you see fit. But I feel like almost like as if you were in the middle. If you feel like you're in the middle between these 2 queens, right? Again, I'm here to tell you, my love, not your, I just got spiritual chills on that one. That's a confirmation. Spirit's like, yep, I just got another one. Thank you, Spirit. Woo! Thank you, Spirit. Man, that feels good. Oh, it's like he's kissing and hugging me. Okay, anyway, so again, like I'm definitely talking to a collective then that is in the throes of feeling like you're in between, stuck in the middle. And again, not your circus, not your monkeys. You do not have to be in between. It's perfectly okay for you to like express yourself. This is where that canary spirit and the dragonfly spirit is coming out again, just basically being like, look, you know what? It's okay to have boundaries. It's okay to express to people if something is making you uncomfortable. Like, this conversation's making me really uncomfortable. Like, I don't feel like it's really, however you want to express yourself, you are well within your rights to do so. As long as you're not being rude and judgmental and critical and not contributing, to, undesirable energies in the situation, you're well within your rights. And you know what? Boundaries are a beautiful thing. If you don't know what boundaries are, or you haven't done any type of work for boundaries, look it up. I mean, boundaries are not meant to keep people out. Boundaries are meant to keep people in. If somebody is willing to break your boundary, even after you said, hey, look, you know what? I'm not really into the gossip thing. Can we just not do that? Can we talk about something else? If they continue to do that, it's probably time to walk away. It's just one of those things, it really comes down to a boundary is put into place so that you honor your values. A boundary is there so that you are honoring your values and you're not betraying yourself for other people. I'll give you one short example because I feel like it's really relevant and somebody needs to hear this out here. I had a family member, a cousin, and, we went through some childhood stuff. We each had lots of parallel experiences growing up, and it was, it was really just, there was just a lot of stuff. We both got trauma from it. You know what I mean? But I was on my healing path, my healing journey, and I had done a lot of depth work to be able to get to a place where it's like, look, I don't want to trash talk our moms anymore. I don't want to talk about my mom. I don't want to talk about your mom like that. Like, I'm done. I'm over. Like, and I asked her, like, can we please not have these conversations anymore? Like, I want to focus on the good stuff, And she just continually over and over again, crossed my boundaries over and over again. And it just finally got to a point where I stopped taking her phone calls. I was like, no, you know what? You've completely it's basically like they're just willing to disrespect your needs. And so if someone is willing to disrespect you, whether they're family or not, sorry, you don't get a ticket to the show every day, baby. You don't. Because at the end of the day, the one person that is your ride or die, the one person that's always going to have your back, the one person that you can rely on, that's always going to, it's you. It's you. And it's your responsibility to protect your energy at all costs. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean to go and shut people out and this and that and right and left. But again, this is about, tapping into that moonstone, really identifying with your emotions and being able to recognize how your body feels around people, places, situations, and all that. That rhodolite garnet, repairing the body from trauma, repairing the body from injury. Well, guess what? If you haven't studied, CPTSD or PTSD, The Body Keeps the Score is an excellent book. I'm getting chills on this one again. The body is the last to heal. Ooh, another chill. The body is the last to heal, because when we're dealing with trauma, there's layers and layers, This is for anybody that's doing depth work. Mirrored numbers, 1221 on the clock, may be significant to people. That's another 3-3. We got some serious ascended masters popping up. Thank you for showing your presence. Again, whoever I'm talking to, there's a mission for you. There's a plan. There's a plan. You're loved. You are well freaking loved and well cared for. Bottom line is that, part of this journey, my love, and this is a hard part, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm a truth teller. I'm a truth seeker and a truth teller. One of the hardest parts about this path, and it's a reason why most people don't stay on the path, or they just don't even begin it. They back away from it once they get into the throes of it. When you start doing the real inner work, the depth work, and you start clearing out your vessel and you start showing up your expanded version, these healed versions of yourself, and we're constantly, yesterday, I'm not the same person that I was yesterday. Hands down, okay? When you start standing in your truth, you start standing and expressing yourself from your heart, and you start singing your own tune like the canary spirit, okay, and let yourself be seen, it's going to irritate people. It's going to rub people the wrong way, and that can include family. And what I have to say to you about that is these are the moments where you're really going to have 12:22 on the clock now. These are the moments where you're really going to need to lean into your own faith and into what you really desire from your life and out of this path. And you've got to be prepared to be uncomfortable. To be uncomfortable, this is where we are growing. Remember, this is where we lean into positive affirmations. This is where we lean into reprogramming the subconscious mind, bringing our minds and our hearts into coherence. That basically means we're what our heart wants. We've got our mind in line. Okay. People, places, and things are going to fall away. And this is a never ending process. And it's usually the most difficult during the initial expansion experiences that you have when you have made when you have experienced healing and you have experienced growth and expansion. And so a lot of people just can't wrap their heads around, especially letting family go. But what I'm here to say is, number one, again, when I say letting go of family, that can mean a lot of different things to a lot of people. You can still love your family from afar. Maybe that just means that they're not involved in your daily life. Maybe that just means that you're not necessarily going for every single holiday. Maybe this is a complete cutout. I don't know. It's different for everybody, and everybody's journey is different. So it doesn't mean that you don't have the conversations and that you don't have the difficult conversations. Yes, please try to talk to those who are close to you. Start sharing what your boundaries are. Start speaking up about what makes you uncomfortable. Speak up about what you love. You know what I mean? Here's the thing also that I just want to throw out there too. I feel like I'm rambling on, but I really feel like this is going to be helpful for someone, is like when you start to speak your truth and you start sharing things knowing that there's a risk that you're going to lose someone. I don't like to say it like that, and when you do it anyway, because you're honoring your heart and you're honoring your soul, this is your life, my love, your life, no one else's. But when you start to do that, you'd be surprised not just how many people fall away, but how many people actually are listening up and learning from you, and may take steps to start their healing process. And they really respect you. They respect you for standing in your truth, for standing in your power. I mean, it is what it is. Here's my thing. Why would you want to continually put yourself in between people? I mean, look, the queens are facing the other way. You know what I mean? Why would you want to surround yourself with people that make you feel like you have to dim yourself, that you can't speak your truth, or that are putting you in situations that you feel like are betraying your own values? Like, you're not going to grow and evolve around that. I just got a very big hit on my sixth chakra on that. So, use your truth, use your authenticity as a filter to just organically and naturally remove the people, places, and things that don't belong to you. Because over time, once you get over the initial stings of going through those experiences and those transitions, and you just feel so much lighter, and you feel so much happier and so much freer, it's because you're honoring yourself. You're honoring your soul's cry. You're honoring your path. And you're honoring the divine. You're honoring you. So anyway, let's just find out from Spirit. What's the best course of action for this beautiful collective, for their best and highest? Well, that was pretty quick. I didn't even barely have to shuffle. I freaking love that. Wow. Okay, so we got the Two of Pentacles. Wait, what do we got? Oh, yeah, Two of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. So I feel like the Two of Pentacles in this particular situation, because we're dealing with all of this red. This red is root chakra, okay? Our root chakra is about having our basic needs met. It's about we feel safe and we feel secure. You know what I mean? Our basic needs like sleep, rest, sex, food, water, roof over our head. You know what I mean? So I feel like, you feel like you've been balancing a lot. The traditional Rider-Waite Two of Pentacles shows this dude juggling on one foot, and sometimes he's on a rock, and there's these really rough seas and everything behind him, and this one's so chill, right? But I still feel like you feel like you're balancing and juggling so much with all the drama in your life that you can't even focus on what's really important, and that's your growth and expansion. That's you bringing your gifts to fruition so that you can bring your message to the world. And we freaking need you, baby. Maybe you are a pentacle. Maybe you're an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Maybe there's somebody that could potentially be coming in with this energy. Looks like he's seasoned, he's experienced. There's a wolf right here. So wolf may be significant. You could be like a wolf, like kind of like maybe you're feeling like you're a lone wolf. Maybe it's time to run like a lone wolf right now. You know what I mean? Even though wolves can run like solo, they also run in packs. Like there's a very intricate hierarchy with wolves. They get a bad rap as the lone wolf, but they actually do run in packs. You know what I mean? I feel like what Spirit is saying, best thing for you to do is really embody King of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. And I can't even speak. It's all coming in too fast. To embody the King of Pentacles energy in terms of you're extremely well balanced in the earthly realm. You know what I mean? Maybe, okay, wait, no, sorry. Yeah, embody his energy as if you are extremely well balanced. You have everything you could ever need. You are, and you really do. Everything that you could possibly need is already provided for. You've already got it. And if you don't have it, it's going to come to you as needed. And so what Spirit wants you to know is that, and again, to bring yourself out of, maybe you're struggling and stressing about money right now, or when is something coming to fruition or whatnot, you know what I mean? And so again, we're running this, which one was it? The Brazilian amethyst. Yeah, the Brazilian amethyst is like basically helping to move slow energy from a two material state to a faster energy, bringing us to a higher spiritual state. And I feel like Spirit's like, look, they want you to open up to the spirit realm so that you're able to receive those incoming messages. You're able to hear the guidance. You're able to hear the next steps. So the King of Pentacles really, truly is, he's already got everything he needs. He's extremely abundant. He's very generous. He's very good and kind and loving and non-judgmental and non-critical. You know what I mean? He takes care of everybody that's around him. Maybe this kind of a person's coming in would be a great influence to hang around. You know what I mean? Or again, maybe this is Spirit saying you're really clinging on to what you think you're missing, or what you think is not coming in, and it's coming. It is coming. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I feel like that's a good deal. Let's find out what your final guidance is, guys. Wow, this kind of turned out to be a little bit longer one. Oh, awesome. Oh yeah, see, this is really cool. So it's like, Spirit is like, look, just really hold in and be strong. There's that orange sacral chakra energy. So strength, you are hereby declared a strong, resilient warrior of heroic proportions. Enjoy your battles, whatever they are, because you're guaranteed to come through them stronger, brighter, and more compassionate. Your battles would be your lessons, okay? And based on what I know of mythology, probably with great hair and a six-pack. I love this card. So yeah, be strong. You're actually stronger than you think you are. Because if you're already to this point in your expansion experience, you're already a baddie. You're already a spiritual baddie. You've already done work. You've already done something and learned valuable lessons, and you've experienced them, and you wouldn't be to this point. You know what I mean? You wouldn't be watching this if you weren't to that point. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like this is also like, instead of enjoy your battles, remember the obstacles that are put forth, they are learning experience. Every obstacle, every delay is a potential learning experience. And when you can flip the script and not look at those things as challenges so much as negative and turn it around and flip that around, it's going to just make that whole transition on the journey, a lot smoother. Like you're not resisting it. You're welcoming the change, right? Because only good, you're just coming out stronger, like the card said. Nature, it's time to unleash your inner hippie. This is for heart opening. Yeah, go to nature. Oh my gosh. To be outside is fantabulous. And watch the animals. They're so much fun to watch. It's time to unleash your inner hippie and step outside of that man-made box. Take a walk in the woods. Smell those flowers, hug some trees. You might think you're being ironic, like, look at me, I'm being all tree huggery and stuff. But you'll find that even then, those trees will hug you right back. Trees come from a time before irony, and their earnestness is impervious to our jaded humor. If that doesn't make you want to hug them even more, well, I guess you're a robot. I mean, I'm just saying, like, the trees, they're there to, if you even just put your hand on a tree and just did a few really nice, big, deep breaths, you will feel the energies pulsating through your hands. Our hands are portals of energy, and so are the bottoms of our feet. And I'm telling you, like, it will bring you 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. Tick, tick, tick. We are moving right along the path, guys. The tree will send you healing energy to open up your heart and ground you and calm you, right? And then you're actually sending it energy. It can take on your undesirable energy and transmute that back out into love. So don't knock it till you try it. Just saying. Magic is your final advice from Spirit. I believe in magic. I see evidence of it all the time. And though the tricks can probably be explained away by something sensible and ordinary, I'd rather not ruin the fun. Other people can fill their days with mere coincidence. I'll fill mine with, holy crap, that's unbelievable. Spirit has I just got big, big chills on that one. Your big, big message, like your big, big message here, my loves, is to get grounded, get in a neutral state, get out of your head and into your heart, listen for the inner guidance, and really, really be in observant mode for signs and synchronicities. And believe that miracles happen. Believe that the signs and synchronicities happen, and you'll see more of them. Don't believe? Why? Like it said, it's so much more fun to believe. It's so much more fun to be optimistic than pessimistic. It's so much more fun to see the world through the lens of love than it is to look through the lens, to look at the world through the lens of fear, right? Anywho, oh my gosh, you guys, I hope that this message was helpful to you in some way. If it was, and you found my content to be meaningful and impactful, I would really, really appreciate a like, hitting that like button, and subscribing. Hit the bell so that you're notified when I am putting out another reading or more content. It helps my channel grow, and it helps the message get out to others that may need it, just like yourself. And again, I'm super stoked that you were here with me. Thank you so much for spending the time. And you know what? Be well, love well, live well. I love you all so much. Take care. Until the next time, guys.